Hello, and welcome to Let's Talk Spook. I am your host, Don, and today I am fulfilling a promise that I made a long time ago, and that I made on the last video that I made, which is that I would finish the entirety of Sleepaway Camp, and also that I would watch a really bad movie to make up for the fact that I've watched good movies and raved reviews on my last two videos. And I did not fully understand what I was getting myself into when I made that promise to you, my loyal viewers. But I have regrets. And those regrets are that I watched this movie, which is Return to Sleepaway Camp. Story. What do I say here? They're at a kids camp and people start getting murdered and they're trying to figure out who the murderer is. One dude is convinced that it is Angela come back, and yeah, that's pretty much it. This movie revolves around a character named Alan, and Alan is just a giant piece of shit. I think he's supposed to be like mentally handicapped because he had, I think they said pneumonia when he was a kid that messed with his brain. But he's a piece of shit. He's the worst main character. Every character in this movie is fucking terrible. You don't care about anybody in this entire fucking movie. So for story, I gave it a 2. There was a new main character and there was a possibility that it might have been him. But yeah, it's a 2. Acting. Oh, here he is. This is Alan. The actor's name is Michael Gibney, and I feel very bad for this actor. He is a bully that also gets bullied, so he takes it out on other people. Nobody likes him. His stepbrother, half-brother, picks on him. Everybody else picks on him. His catchphrase is, "Your ass stinks." And there's a reason that you've never heard of Michael Gibney. Michael Gibney has done nothing else since this movie was made and not released. It is disappointing. It's so bad. Then you got Vincent Pastore, the quintessential mafia guy that somehow they convinced to be in this movie, and he phones it in real bad. I don't know how they got him into this movie. I don't know how they got into the people they got into this movie. This movie has Isaac Hayes in it, playing the chef, which is a great reference. And he's in it for all of 5 to 6 minutes. And I don't know how they did it, because it's terrible. They also managed to bring back Felissa Rose to redo the character of Angela as an adult. This movie was a passion project made by the original maker of the original Sleepaway Camp, and it is god fucking awful. They got, not only did they get Felissa Rose, they also got Jonathan Tiersten, who played Ricky in the original, and they also got oh god, why can I not remember his name? Give me 1 second. They got Felissa Rose to come back to play Angela. They got Jonathan Tiersten to come back, and they got Paul D'Angelo to come back, who are all in the original movie. This movie was made by the original movie maker, Robert Hiltzik. He came back to finish his series and make a sequel in 2008, and it is fucking terrible. And so, for acting, it gets a 1, because everybody sucked. Everything about this movie sucked, except for the music, because the music gets a 2.5 because it didn't suck, but it wasn't great. That's all. Atmosphere. You want to guess? Anybody want to guess? This movie's atmosphere sucked. I didn't care about any characters in this movie. The supposed love interest for Alan, who's possibly banging his brother. I don't know. She sucked. The brother sucked. The stoners sucked. The camp counselors sucked. The cop guy was kind of funny. It sucked. I didn't care. Look. 2.5. I got no complaints about the look, but also I have nothing good to say about it. It's terrible. And if you want to guess on Creep, anybody? It's a friggin' 1. This movie's terrible. Nobody should ever fucking see this movie. It gets a 1.6. There's a reason this movie was never created. If anybody ever tells you that some new blockbuster is the worst movie ever made, tell them to go see Return to Sleepaway Camp, because this is a fucking giant pile of dog shit. Also, because I'm sure there's probably somebody out there that knows a random fact about Sleepaway Camp, this isn't even the last Sleepaway Camp movie. There is another Sleepaway Camp movie. I'd watched it. I'm not going to give it its own video, because it doesn't deserve that. There's Sleepaway Camp 4, The Survivor, that is about some girl who has amnesia and was possibly a victim of Angela back in the day. That entire movie is nothing but video edits from all of the previous movies, 1, 2, and 3, interspersed with a chick in a bikini. It doesn't even deserve its own rating, because that movie is also garbage. Put them together, you get a 1.6. Do not watch this fucking movie. Also, like, comment, and subscribe if you disagree or you agree or you just want to fucking tell me to calm the fuck down. But do not watch this fucking movie.